Start this. Okay. So I'm really curious about how Broken Bones appeared, because you are the owner of Broken Bones, and there must have been a part in your life where you had to say, okay, I'm going to do the first step. Do you remember it? Tell me about it.
Yeah, always I'm like that. Like I have to do the first step in my life. Is like always I try to do that. So even without seeing the video, that uh, clear me the idea, but for sure I apply always on on my life. When I started selling skateboards with broken bones, um, I used to broke a lot of skateboards, like one per day, two per week, something like that, or one in a week. But what's a lot of expensive for me? So I said, what can I do to to have my own sponsor? So I said, I have to sell skateboards.
Okay, and Broken Bones appeared. Interesting.
I said, so now what should I do? I have to have money. So I talked with my grandfather and I asked him for money and he told me, okay, here is the money. So then where can I buy the skateboards? And then I talked with Alex Boas and he told me, okay, I know where you can buy. Let's go. Okay, now many people says, okay, say that, okay, I'm gonna buy, but that day is far away. So I told him, okay, let's go on Monday, next Monday. And we went together, we bought this, and I started selling skateboards.
Wow, that's actually a success story that must be shared to everyone.
Yeah.
Just a little mistake before I go to the question. When we use used to do something, the verb goes in present. So I used to break. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Next
Like
part of the question is,
it's
well,
like it's like using did.
yeah,
The okay.
exactly. That's a good example. So next part of the question goes like this. So, okay, you bought the boards and you sold the boards, but you could have stopped there. I think a quality you have on Broken Bones is that you constantly have to get out of your comfort zone. So you have to buy more, and then you have to find new brands, and then you have to find new sponsorships and stuff. How does how do you do it? How do you constantly get out of your bubble, your comfort zone?
I don't understand well the question. Sorry.
Because so a long time ago you bought some boards, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you took a first step and you
Yeah.
accomplished it, yeah,
Yeah.
but you didn't stop there, you continued, and again you did another first step, and again you went out your comfort zone, and again and like and again and again, so you constantly go out your comfort zone.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
I don't know. Just I need to do this because I have to support my sport. So if I it's kind of this. If I didn't buy skateboards, I can't skate because it's my support for still continue every day. So that motivated me to keep selling and buying skateboards and looking for another brands and going out. Even the travel was very hard in that time because I have to go to that country. I used to buy in Colombia. I don't know if you know that, when I was 15
Yeah, on board.
years old. Yeah, I bought them, but in that time it was difficult for me because you can, like, now it's social media. It's like it's easier for you for people. So, but in that time I have to go. One time I went to Colombia and were not available skateboards, so I couldn't buy. I had to stay there per week, 2 weeks, and then I bought it and I returned to at home. Yeah. So now it's easy. Just I have to email, and then it's done. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's interesting how things have changed. Okay, I have three mistakes there, so take note of this. Okay,
Okay.
in pronunciation, it's going to be social media. Okay,
Okay.
and as for grammar, let's start with this one. Weren't available. Skateboarding. We use skateboards weren't available because available is like an adjective. Okay, so the other way around. Not weren't available skateboards. Skateboards
I
were
know that. I know that, but it's like kind of improving in, but it's good because it's that what happen every day, what happen every day. Like you have to improve it's your working memory.
You're working very good. There you go. You're working memory. I see that the last passage was very helpful. Great. Repetition, remember, repetition.
Skateboards weren't available, right?
Available.
Available. Okay.
Available. Yeah, and just to end, this one is going to be kind of, well, it is grammar. If I didn't buy, I think you said, that conditional is actually, you have to use a third conditional. We
Wait.
use third conditionals when we want to change our past, or when we're talking about something that happened in the past. So the third conditional is if past perfect, and the result will, or the outcome would be a future would in present perfect. So it should be if I hadn't bought the skateboards, I wouldn't have had this skate shop. I'm gonna write it down on the chat just in case, okay? So we will practice this a little bit more in another class on the
Yeah.
conditionals, but I'm gonna write it down. So if I hadn't bought the boards, I wouldn't have, I wouldn't have had the skate shop, okay? Like this, skate shop. And just see, if I hadn't bought the boards, I wouldn't have had the skate shop. So it is in the chat. You can see it, and we will see that a little bit more for the next, in one class, okay, the
Okay.
conditions.
Okay.
So now, question, have you ever drawn your future or no?
Maybe in the university. Yeah.
But not in your daily life.
Not like at home or something like that. No, just because I like to do things like it's kind of my life. I'm studying English because it's the first step to study in Los Angeles. So it's not because I need it. I don't
Okay.
need to, even I don't need to study more. Just I want to do that for for me. It's like always I'm that kind of person. Maybe, but I think you draw it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I am. I'm not a person who draws, just in case. But I will tell you a story, okay? Now that you have mentioned it. Uh, my mother, she likes to read about these things a lot, and I think it was in the book The Secret of I don't remember the writer. I just forgot the writer, but The Secret is the name of the book.
Okay.
And she heard that this image thing is very powerful. So she put a picture next to my bed of a skate park I went. And she just pasted the picture. So every day I woke up, I just, oh, look, oh, look, oh, look. And then with the time, Surus happened. So it's
Oh,
like an image that's going around your head and you never know. And sometime it will get there. So yeah,
wow. That's interesting. Yeah.
yeah. So here comes my question. Are you comfortable in the, I think the answer is no, but are you comfortable in the present now? Or is there something you want to get?
Yes, I'm very comfortable.
You're very comfortable in the present
Yeah, my life is very well here.
and you don't want to change anything.
For sure, it is gonna change. I
But
know.
is there any future project you have?
Um, like the yes, I want to study. Yeah,
Just
that
that,
is
stay there. Tell me more. What about the next step after
no. When I'm gonna finish my studies, for sure, it is gonna change. I'm gonna if I don't go up in my mother's company,
Mhm.
I'm gonna look for another job for sure.
Okay. There is this one thing in English, actually in that book, in The Secret, that is called the big picture. Okay. The big picture is that image you have of you being successful, all the things that will make you a successful person. So I want you to think about how is your big picture?
My own house with my skateboard.
With the
Yeah,
skate park,
yeah,
like
and
like
one
Shane O'Neill
and
or
one
like
pool.
Manny Santiago?
And traveling a lot. My plan was traveling this year, but I can't because the coronavirus. But I was thinking going to around Europe, but I can't.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe next year, but for sure I'm gonna do. I know that you spend money, but you can learn a lot of things when you travel. So for sure I'm gonna travel next year or 2022. I don't know. Yeah.
okay, yeah, and that's really interesting. There's a thing you mentioned there. You learn a lot of things when you travel, and I agree with you on that because if you stay in the same place, you're in the box. Yeah, when you go outside and you're open.
Alone. I wanna go because I want to know me more. I don't know uh, who I am maybe in in Europe. So I want to know how I'm gonna be there. But for sure, I'm going to learn a lot of things,
Yes,
and that takes my attention. Yeah, I have to go one day. But for that moment, just stop the coronavirus. Stop
Ho-
me, stop me the coronavirus. Yeah.
hopefully yes. Hopefully yes. And now that you
And I
mentioned,
don't have to draw that. I don't have to draw that. Yeah.
No, you don't have to draw that, but you do have to draw something. And that's why I want to go back a little bit before you mentioned the travels, the trips. You mentioned something, the house with the skate park.
Yeah.
So tell me, where do you want that? Where do you imagine that perfect house with the skate park? In California, in Ecuador, where? Europe?
Both places, because both places are my house.
So you want two houses with two skate parks.
Yeah, but for sure, I'm gonna start in Ecuador
You're gonna.
because it's cheaper.
Okay, so the first house with the skate park will be in Ecuador.
Yes.
Okay, great. So here it goes. Please take out a piece of paper.
Oh, you need a piece of paper for me?
Yeah, literally a piece of paper. Like here,
One,
I have a lot.
one
Here I
second.
have a lot of pieces of paper because I like taking notes of everything. This recycling paper.
I like English classes. You see my notes?
There you go. Very good, very good. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have a medal for this.
I have to buy a notebook.
Okay,
A piece of paper.
okay, great. So remember, in the video, they mentioned two drawings. The first part of the drawing is the present in black and
Yeah.
white, and the second part of the drawing is what you want. So I know you have a house where you can get to in Ecuador. I think it's your grandfather's house, and there's a small part where you sometimes skate, yeah? I,
Yeah.
I want you to make an image in the first part of that house. The house in Ecuador that you usually come back to when you come, okay?
Yeah.
And in this second part, I want you to make a sketch, only a sketch. You know what a sketch is?
Uh, uh, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, in Spanish it's
I don't
like,
know what is a sketch like, but I think I understand well because it's like joining the ideas or something like that.
yeah,
A sketch I think
sketch.
is like in Spanish one boceto or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. El
Which is
boceto, el borrador. Very good. There you go. Here you're gonna put a sketch of the house you want to have. Okay, that house with the skate park in Ecuador, with the location of the house. Okay, it's gonna be a fast drawing, so I am only gonna give it 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes, no more. Just really
I'm
fast.
I'm not good drawing, so it's okay.
No worries. Remember in the video that it didn't say you don't have to
Yeah.
be an artist.
Okay.
Okay, great. I'm gonna put 5 minute timer. 5 minute timer. And there you go.
Okay. Okay, it's. I think it's enough. Yeah.
Okay, so show it to me and talk to me about it.
Okay. Here is my grandfather's house. Okay.
Okay.
And even even though we're in my grandfather's place, I'm not comfortable, but I live there because I can help him. But it's okay. And this is like my future, where I desire to be. Um, Here's a parking, and then my house in the back is the skate park.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Inside, I think there is a pool, or maybe outside. I don't know.
You're still thinking about it.
Yeah, behind the skate park.
Okay, where's the house going to be located in?
um, I was thinking to buy in the behind to my mother's house. Yeah, around there. I
Okay,
like that. Yeah.
in the valley.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's an amazing house, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can write down El Valle there. Okay.
Yes.
So now that you have the drawing, and now that you have everything, and you have heard the video, let's start with the writing. Okay.
Okay.
So remember, we have to do an essay. What do you remember? How is the structure of the essay?
First, you have to do the hook or introduction, and then you have to do the one example, another example, and then the conclusion. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, very, very good. Yeah, we have the introduction, the two reasons, and a conclusion. And you mentioned something that I was going to mention later, but really good, the hook. The hook is really, really important. And, it's the thing that hooks you into the reading. So,
Exactly.
yeah, here we go. So inside the Moodle, we have we have the second forum that says writing. We're going to open that one, okay? So we're going to open this one, and here we're going to write add new discussion topic. Okay? And here we are going to write the essay. So you're going to write your name in the subject, Andres Mosquera, and in the message, you're going to write the essay. Remember to use 4 paragraphs. And for this occasion, we are going to divide the 4 paragraphs like this. Sorry, just like this. Okay. Paragraph number 1, an introduction, explaining what you understood from the video's perspective. In paragraph number 2, how do you relate the video with a personal goal you have? So we're going to talk about that house with the skate park in the future you want to have. That's what you're going to talk about in paragraph number 2. Paragraph number 3, you're going to say how you think drawing your future or the video will help you get to the goal, because you're going to paste that picture on top. Every time you wake up, you're going to see that picture, okay? And paragraph 4, you're going to give an own or self conclusion of everything you just wrote. Remember, it's between 250 words and 350 words, okay? And very important, the time. You are going to have not one more second than 20 minutes, okay? So in 20 minutes, we need to reach that amount of words and that amount of information.
Okay.
Yeah? So let me set the timer, reset. I'm going to put 20. And we are going to start. So remember this session.
Wait. Your screen is showing you in my computer, so.
Oh, okay. So it's 10:40 at 1 p.m. Let me just stop the share. There you go. Okay, you can open it now.
1 second, let me open.
So if the session ends, if it ends, you enter the next link. If it doesn't end, 11 a.m., we will check that writing.
Okay, I have to go to purple. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
And then there is writing. Okay. And then add new discussion topic.
Exactly.
Okay, subject. My name, and then the message I have to write my little essay.
Little 300-word essay, yeah.
I'm not good for writing, but let's try.
Okay, just a recommendation. Remember, 300 words is a big number. So whatever you have in mind, just write whatever comes to your mind. So like this, I can see what grammar mistakes are you often do, so we can check on that in the future classes.
Okay. Okay.